like, see you later. I mean, I'm just trying to save an argument for down the road.
And
this is not bracket racing, it's street racing. If I go to Philly tonight and I go too fast, the guy next to me is not going to go, oh, you're out of here, buddy. Like, you know what I mean?
I think when that
Chassis search should take care of that.
Yeah.
The chassis search. Legally certified to 850.
Yeah, but you can't have,
Maple Grove could be watching you run a quarter mile.
you can't have more than an 850. You guys aren't allowing that.
Right.
Well, that's what we're saying.
That's why you're out.
Neither is the track.
The track's gonna bounce.
Yeah.
The tracks could be watching you run a quarter mile, buddy,
I've
believe me.
been going 8s and 9s at that track more times than you can count without getting kicked
Big
out.
fortune.
It does happen.
You've been lucky that way, but I think in that situation, I understand what you're saying, and in a situation like that, if we have 2 or 3 cars that are right at that, you know what I mean, right at that mark where they're running almost like an 850 index car, and you have 2 or 3 of them, and they're battling back and forth, and one of them goes a 49 or a 45. That's understandable. If one of them all of a sudden goes a 20,
That's what I'm saying. If the
Then,
1 and 2
dude,
guy, if me
you're
and
out.
him are racing, I put 2 bus lengths on him.
I know, but now you don't have that fine line in the sand anymore.
Fine, then you know what? Then put a
849,
500
you're
plus or
fine.
minus on the 850.
These are
It comes down.
Okay, that,
You're
no,
illegal.
no. I'm saying,
Sure.
let's make it
Just don't
that
run that fast.
if you go under 850, right, you can go plus
Right, if you're that fast
you can
anyway,
go
you
minus
the
0.05. Right, that's
running
8 to
850
45.
This is
why
I don't.
Right, if you're running 841, you're probably an 830 car, 820 car anyway.
Alright, well how
So,
about this?
like that.
So what's the difference
What's
on
the
that?
one
One is an
strike
850 or
Like you were
845.
saying, you get a
There's
tailwind,
no
you go and you know,
So make an
extra
extra,
a 48.
like NHRA does.
Then that's your one strike. You do it again, you
That's
get
what all
your
the, that's why I have 10
That's about all we
over.
can do.
I think it comes down to you guys.
Oh yeah, no, you're throwing scenarios out.
In the end, you're just gonna find out. The track say, you
That's
running
why we're
away, he's
here.
only gonna know.
But
And the track. So,
Put a bigger turbo on your car and come around the 8 list.
Then you got 4 bigger cages.
That's it, yeah, then you need a chassis too. To run the track.
Listen, I think a variance on the 850 or a one-time strike is more than fair.
able to strike one strike.
Yeah, there you go.
Strike, not a
One strike, and then you're gonna slow it down.
gonna be, it was only 100.
Yeah.
It was only a next thing you know, we're dipping 820s and
No, we won't.
Make a
It
line,
was
make
windy.
a line in the sand, make a line in the
Well,
sand.
so there's a one strike rule.
Okay, how's that? Is one strike rule fine for everybody?
With his,
Listen, it's your
re-race?
It's your
No,
race.
no,
You guys have
no,
to.
you gotta make it the cut and draw. You don't get one strike,
Right.
because everybody,
The other guy dipped
because
away.
now you're gonna
If you
set your
don't
car
have
up to go
rules,
860,
it goes
not
to
750.
shit. So, what do you want?
Yeah, I'm
can
not
do
saying
anywhere
go
around.
around rules, but
Are you happy with a one strike rule?
That's fine.
No.
Is that fine?
No strikes, no nothing.
One strike for the whole year.
Whole year, if you're running that close and that hard, and that many times over 850,
you that much
go to the
faster?
big list, man.
Just turn the boost down a little bit.
Right,
no,
I know,
It is
as long
too,
as I'm gonna beat
we
him,
want
I
to
know
keep
I
everybody
got
where they're competitive racing each other and not
Then
where one guy's running away with the class
That's
because of the
exactly my
public.
point.
And
And
that
one guy's
case-
running away with the
How many of you are gonna be at that
but
level?
the
That's a
guy
very real
that's-
possibility.
the second, you know what I mean, the second place
4 or
guy
5, I'll
is
bet.
is that his fender.
It's up to the second guy. If the second place guy can push him out, guess
Like I
what?
said,
It's
if
now
you
the
got 2
first
cars
place
that are
guy.
consistently running like 51s, 52s, and one of them goes, you know, a 48. I hate to say it, but that's you won that race, but there's your one strike. You do it again, well, it's time for you to move up to the next class.
If the second place guy can push the first place guy to an 845, guess what? Number 2 is now number 1. And number 1 is on the A list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he still has the opportunity to turn his car down a little bit.
How about
You run faster than 850,
how about one strike and within 500?
There should be no strikes. We only have 850 cert cages. If you run 849, you're fast enough to run on the A list. Just go to the A list.
If you don't have a strike, when I'm setting my car up, I'm not going to set my car up to go 850. I'm going to set my car up to go 855. If you have a one strike rule, everybody's going to be setting up to go 850, and they're going to go 844.
Well, that's a possibility.
If there's no strike, then they
mess
gotta
up one
set the-
time and then draw.
Yeah.
If
So
there's
that's
no-
if that's your discretion to do in the beginning of the race.
But if there's no strike, you're gonna set your car up to go 855 or 860. You're not gonna set it up to go 850.
I think it's a hard line. I think, as I said, I think
It's not easy. I get
It's
it.
gotta be a
think
hard
it's-
line.
I think it's a hard line at the one strike
If you
rule.
also don't give the guy the one strike and Dave goes faster, the likelihood that him to want to come back and participate, he's probably not going to come back. Now you lose a car. When you really have a
Well-
good racer and you have a car count. So
That's
you
true,
can't
that's
you
true.
can't nitpick. You want him to run fast, but then he has to have guidelines. So you can say, okay, get that car to run 850, don't go any faster. If you mess up, you got one strike. Don't mess up again. If he messes up again, it's his own fault.
I'm just thinking a situation where
Other
it's
than
the
that, you lose a car.
it's
And
the
then
last
his money's
race
not
of the
gonna show,
year.
and his other friend's not going to show. And now
It's
you
the
have
last
to-
race of the year. You got two guys that know
Well,
they
I
can
think the
both
last
run.
race of the
Last
year
race is the
has
last
to be.
race.
They
If you
can
go
both
over
race.
850, you lose.
They can both go
You lose.
840.
If you're dumb enough to run an 849 on the last race, you're dumb enough to lose the money.
Right.
So don't
That's
fuck
what
up.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
If you
fine.
give him a strike, he's gonna say, "Oh, I got
He
my
can
one
have
strike.
the strike through the season.
I'm gonna go
We're not
835 and
trying
take
to
the money."
everybody out. We're trying to attract the crowd.
I didn't use my strike all year long, so I'm gonna use my
I don't
strike.
have not saying I think it's one strike. One strike.
throughout the whole season, no strikes.
One strike last time.
It's I mean, if you're a 10th off and you're settled,
Yeah,
something.
to
How
not
about
boot people
this?
the hell out forever, even. Sorry. I have an idea on how to not boot people out forever. All
I
right.
don't wanna piss anybody off.
Here's the thing.
This is going to work.
If you run sub 850, you lose the round. You do it again, you lose the round. You do it again, you lose the round.
You don't get kicked out.
You
and
don't
go
get
to the
kicked
eighth.
out. You're just not winning your round, and you're dropping down. That's it.
How do you know though what he's running?
We're gonna have to
We
meet.
can ask the tower.
Okay,
I don't want your numbers. I can have the tower say if anyone runs an 849,
Let me know.
they'll call me.
Are you guys? Is that okay? That way, there's no hard out.
So now you are having a
You can work your package out so that way you can run fast and you don't get sent home running back. All right?
Because I'm okay with the 850 rule, it's just, then it's like a bracket race at that point. You break out,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
lose the round.
it's basically, it's gonna turn it into, if
Yeah.
Do it again, you
you
remember.
get to the top of the class, you're gonna be running an I hate to say it, but you're gonna be running an
It's
850
basically like
index
you just
race.
lost the race.
Exactly.
If that's on that person.
But at least that way it puts
Yeah, has
the
to race down
cap
before
on
they
the
can race
In a
cars
street
for
car.
getting too
I
fast.
mean, that's it, it's gotta
So
be a
you
street car.
don't, you know what I mean, it's another
It's
reason
basically
to
a
be
loss. It's a loss. You run fast in 850, you have lost the round. Now you must race down before you can race up.
Or you choose to go faster, come on the A list and run as fast as you want to run.
Yep.
And bring whatever you want to
They're
run.
pretty much.
So the fastest car on the B list could go 850 on the B list?
Yes.
So then the A list is what, 7-second cars?
Whatever you run, on which car I race.
Wow, you guys are getting fucking fast, Jesus.
They're running 8 miles, so they're running.
Yeah, I'm
you know,
saying
bottom
Right
five,
now, there's
high
definitely,
fours.
you've got 470 cars, you've got cars that can run to 850, and then you have cars that run low 11s and high 10s.
Yeah, you
It's gonna
gotta.
take a while to sort it out.
That's what I was gonna say.
But listen,
You gotta
the odds of the
remember too,
850 guys not breaking,
Exactly.
that's where it gets evened up.
How many
Right?
850 cars do we have here? How many?
At least 4.
There's at
Yeah,
least
I
four.
consider myself the car I'm bringing.
And the
You?
850 cars are gonna be running each other.
So we have four.
They're gonna be 1 and 2
850
Right,
the B list,
likelihood
on the
of
B
a
list.
faster, more powerful car
Wow.
braking over a 9 or 10 second car is twice.
So
To
there's
me,
gonna be
it
a
would
group
be
of
twice
guys
as much.
fighting for
Yeah,
850.
and there's more chance of,
Right.
if you got an 850 car and you're running the number 2 guy with an 850 car, somebody's gonna push somebody out.
But
Right.
you got, those 850 cars are pushing their cars to go 850, in my opinion.
No,
There's a
I
big
get
difference
it.
between that and
So
470.
now, if you four guys are the top four and you all lose, I mean, then your position stays the same. So how do you rectify that?
What do you mean?
You're number 1, he's number 2, 3, and 4. You guys are all 850 cars. All three of you run, you go faster than 850. You all lose the race. Where do you stand now? I'll wash out right. Who does what?
All right, well, let's talk about that.
Well,
2
that's
guys
what I'm
run. Whoever runs faster than the other guy
Yeah, that's what I mean.
is the loser.
That's gonna take it out and get the things together. Ty's gonna have to find out who it is. This person's gonna be pissed off
Ty's
about
gonna
that.
find
It's
out.
9 o'clock before you get to the second race.
No, it's Ty's gonna find out the two guys. One guy went 840, another guy went 845. 840 is the loser. Like, I don't know what else to do.
It sucks to punish the fastest guy, but I guess that's what the class makes.
You have
That's
to
why
do that.
we're making a B
Don't
list.
be on the B list.
Yeah,
Right,
just-
if you get tired of it, so you come to the A list.
When it comes to the A list, you know what the rules are?
Go as fast as you can,
Go
get there.
844, I go
Doesn't matter.
849.
You bring it all. I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's not an A list.
Because we're turning it all the way up.
Yeah, I get where you're at, but it's,
It's not that way. Because there is a big jump between even 850 and or the A list.
And 550 and 470.
There is, but listen, what about the guy that's on the back of the 30?
I should get that.
You work for
50s.
You work for a guy that you don't
Yeah.
You've got to basically not turn your car off and start.
I'm gonna bring
or
it.
red light, because that instant green's the fit. You know, and that's the equalizer in my eyes. To the trade, it's good.
Dave, I've already beaten you to 330. I have. But then you whipped It's a start. We've got people that want to come, so that's what counts. If we have everybody that actually shows up, that's fair.
I may get my car somewhere in the low nines. You know, I'm going to start spraying it this year. But if I got to run up against a 850 car, let's say like Dave, on a B list, I'm never going to have a chance. So the B list should be maybe 12, 13 seconds to 9.0s. If you hit an 899, you should be on the A list.
So I feel
Those are the big boys.
I feel the same way you do. If
We
I
got
go
20
fast on
cars
the B
showing up,
list,
we're gonna
he
make
wants
the
me to go
split
on
at
the A.
10.
They should let you go on the
The same
A.
way you do, but he wants me to go on that list, and I don't have a
No,
chance
it's
on there
basically
against
take
this
what you got
Camaro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This,
Yeah, but
this
you-
list is a drivability race, not an ET race. It's different. You guys have drivable cars that go fast.
Yeah, my car has air conditioning in the seats. Like, do I really want to race against your Camaro? Hell no, I don't.
Understood.
Bust my ass
You
every
guys,
day.
that's what I'm saying. You
And
guys are in the same boat.
Exactly. It's one of them things, and I hate to say it, but and I hate to quote the big douchebag on TV,
Nobody
but
wants to be the little fish in the big
honestly, wherever your car runs is where you're going to fall.
Yep, you're gonna
So
fall
you're
on
right,
that
But
list.
you'll be stuck there.
You're
You,
gonna-
you, if you run 10 O's on the B list, you're gonna stay there because now you're running up against an 8-second car on the B list. This is, of course, drivability, but it's a street car.
Why they made bracket racing. You want to run? If your car can only run 10s, go run with bracket racing and run with 10s. If you're not worried, if you don't want to push yourself to try to go a little faster, also
You
know what I
can,
mean?
but that takes time, that takes money.
Oh, I know, but
so now you don't participate.
That's why
what you do.
That's why
I'll
not
go and
everybody
put
gets
him
a
in the car and let him go do junior level. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
I want to be in it. I want to have a chance to make it to the top B list. But up against an 8-second car, it's not going to happen.
Trust me, I'd love to run my car when it's not on the A list, but there ain't no way in hell mine's going to have anything for
I
him.
think it's too fast for a B list. I think an 8-second 9.0 should be the. Yeah, that's
There's a
going
lot
to
of
happen.
8-second
A lot of
street
cars
cars.
may not make it. They'll break. They're pushing the car to the limit.
Dave,
I understand that.
Dave, how many times, Dave, how many times was your car down over last season? Well, there you go. So if he don't show up at a race, he's back to 15. So you might,
I don't think we're gonna have anything to worry about every week. I'm serious.
No, I don't think it's going to be.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I hear you. I hear you more than
I'll be there. I won't miss a day.
Well, that's what I'm
Unless the
saying.
car breaks, I'll be
So
there.
you got to remember, this is like Serrano said. This is more of like an Iron Man's type series. It's not all on how fast your car goes, but to be at every
But
race.
I thought the top 10 would be for that.
if
For the
he's
iron
if
guys.
the second
For
to
the
last
fast
race,
guys. Real fast guys, you know?
Well, if the
Not
second
an
to last
8-second
race-
on a B list.
Dude, all right. it's going to blow up.
And at the second to last race,
He might not even make it through cash day.
I might not even make it. I might not even make it to the cruise. I might not make the cruise.
And honestly, you get yourself that's a good, respectable number.
Yeah. So you should have a chance to be on the top B list on the whole 9 second
You'll
pass.
still be 4th or 5th. There's going to be a lot of
And then he got that instant green.
They
That's what
also
you don't
still have to
practice.
get down the track.
Yep.
and yeah, exactly. You have the advantage if you've been racing instant green.
Instant green. Practice. That's where you're going to make it up.
Some of these guys that are new to this, you know what I mean? When you pull up to the line, you know within 3 seconds I'm throwing that switch.
Yeah, but you should change that too.
No.
You can't do it every 3 seconds because we're gonna guess it.
I don't do it every 3 seconds.
But if you guess it, you red light, then it doesn't
sometimes
really
I do
matter.
it once.
No, don't guess. Don't guess. Don't
See,
guess.
but I don't want to only race you. I want to be able to move up too. You
Don't
know?
guess, you'll lose. Don't guess that. You wait for green.
Food and beer to the track, and after we're done racing, we have a course. It really doesn't matter where you
It all still comes down to just everybody racing and having a good time.
I guess it'll be good then, because it's like you say, if an 8 second car is pushing it to the limit, if it breaks, it probably won't be together in a month. Probably won't be together in 2 months, so that means now he's out.
Number 5 and the second to last race.
I don't know their cars, but however fast these guys are, if they're pushing them really hard, then you know.
Especially when you got them.
Like I said, if you're number 5 and 4 guys in front of you are a second faster and they all break their cars a second to last
Then I
race,
move right up.
guess what? You're number 1 the last race.
Then
you're
there's
your spot.
plenty of variables there.
You ain't gonna be blowing your rear.
I mean, there's
I ain't blowing it no more. I'm not gonna blow it no more.
and you know, the faster you go, the more chance you have of
Higher maintenance.
yes, more maintenance, breaking
Higher
shit,
maintenance.
breaking big shit, not just you know what I mean. Oh, it's it broke a valve spring or something stupid. I mean, it can happen to anybody too. But hell, Ryan,
We haven't even seen any cars come out here yet. This is just a meeting.
and just remember
Getting
too,
people to come to the race compared to the meeting are entirely different. Let me tell you.
We cut this right in half.
I had 35 guys showing up, and then how many we have now? 2, 3. I mean, come on. So let's just see who shows up.
I want to see
When
it
is the
get.
first cash days?
I don't know.
Roughly April sometime.
April.
Like mid-April.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna post the dates. I'm gonna talk to Betsy next week.
Okay.
And just
Because there's
remember
some
too,
dates I
he
had to
might not
change.
even make, like
I
you
didn't want
said,
to post them all
he might
because
break down
then
the cruise.
I'm changing
Yeah,
them.
that's
and
one
everything
point I
else.
do see
Well,
that.
and you're gonna run
like,
a
it's-
cash day.
What are the odds of him running all year long?
That's the plan.
His
at least.
850
The plan is for us to stay all
I don't
together.
want you to break.
Two separate
You're running really
rules.
good, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And
The
try
chances
to
of
get
that-
you guys in for free.
Right, his is
It's the only
like
way I'll move up.
his is shoestring. Not to sound mean, but it's at its limits where you know it's going to break something.
I know. It's not like I want him to break, but it's the only way. Somebody else could move up. Huh? What was that?
I see you praying at night, trying to get me to break. God, please break.
See, that's what I'm saying. That would be the only way to try to move up. Let's hope
Higher
that.
You and start putting pins in it, then you gotta start working.
Got the match. Start hitting with a fucking hammer.
No, I got all excited. Mine's not even together yet. And I ain't going to be nowhere near his either.
Yeah,
It's like, oh yeah, here we go, another class I'm building my car for, and it's already too slow. So, you know what I mean?
To get the car to go 880, okay? 3 years.
And it don't do that consistently either. I mean, it's not to sound like a dick, but
But you have to be on.
you
the
have your
second.
issues too.
I have
And
traction issues
when you go fast like that, especially on a small
once we figure out
tire,
how many
you have
show up,
issues. Look how many passes
How many guys
Jace
can
made.
come on the B list?
Jason's car flies.
This is all talk.
But Jason will go up there,
more on
and
the B
I
list
would say
than the
1
A
out of
list.
3 passes, he would knock at least 1 out of 3 passes, he would knock the
To
tire.
run 7
Everyone
seconds.
here is going to be
That's
here.
tough, county. Every time I come on the fence,
If I want to run A or B because
There's all kinds. I mean, there's so many variables to it that let's be honest. When it all comes down to it, if
Do whatever you want.
everybody's cool,
On
spend
whatever
a
you
little
want.
bit of money,
Hammer the heck out of the car. Let out the 8 miles.
bust each other's balls, have fun, race.
I haven't set the rules. We said at the meeting. I don't care what
You're
it
on the
is.
list, you pay your money
I
to
don't
get
care.
it, get
It
it.
doesn't matter.
Also, the 8th of a mile. I mean, the A list runs the ace.
Yeah, pretty much is what it comes down to.
No, it works out for me because I dropped the gears. I need
Have fun, bullshit at your body.
that's what I did.
competitive with Jags. You know, you'll see a minimum advertised price. That's what has to be on my site. But you know, we'll get you guys at least 10% off. But you got to be on the list, and you got to use it for your car. So I don't want to see anybody. You know, if you're buying 6 harnesses, it's a good chance it's not for your car. I might catch on, and then I'm going to tell Serrano. But you know, along with the with that, you guys have all, like I said, you guys have a responsibility to go home to your families. You know, racing, safety's not always sexy. And that's something somebody had mentioned the other day. But you know, it doesn't have to be sexy. You want to go home to your family. So we sell a lot of different things. One of the biggest things that's coming out, and it has been out for years, is the head and neck restraint. So that's, you know, mandatory this year for the junior dragsters, and I believe it's going to be mandatory in a lot of classes next year. You know, a lot of the bracket classes. There's a lot of things that are going to be changing in the next couple of years. So if you guys have any questions, you can go to my website, you can email me, you can give me a call, grab a card, and you know, we can talk. And he should be strapped in. Is he strapped in?
Yeah. Honestly, those things are more comfortable than the regular neck braces anyways, because that's actually what I use in my car, is the neck
I know Mr. Cost has one as well. You know, it's very small. There's 2 different sizes here, 2 different models. We have other ones too. I mean, these listed like, you know, $400, $500, $600, depending which one you're looking at. There's some as cheap as $260. They all work. They're all SFI 38.1 certified. That's a certification. That's the same certification John Force, you know, abides by in his car. So, you know, even the cheaper ones, the less expensive ones, can still save your neck. So take a look at that on my website that's listed on that card. There's also some information I wrote about them. Some, you know, how, like Dale Earnhardt died in a 40-mile-an-hour crash. That's how slow, that's what he decelerated when he snapped his neck. So it doesn't take a whole lot to do it. You know, when you guys are in these 3,000-pound cars going 100, 160 mile an hour, 180, whatever it is, 200 if you're Serrano, you know, it doesn't.
He waited for him to leave to attack him.
I didn't. I can't.
Oh, he's gonna hear it.
Not just trying to make money. You know, I'm worried about, you know, everybody, and I'm proud that, you know, people have actually, you know, used us for their safety gear and chosen to, you know, have us keep them safe. So trying to get more involved. Proud to be with you guys, you know, and to do something. And you know, it's a pretty cool crew. So I said, give me a call before you call anybody else. You know, before you call Jags or Summit, you know, let me know. I'm pretty sure, you know, as a local guy, we can, you know, hopefully beat their prices.
I'll take a neck bracelet under his helmet.
All right. Well, I have I have a list of things. Also, you know, besides the safety stuff, you know, we're looking for stuff from Dart, Jessel, Harwood, Billet Specialty Wheels. You know, it's not just safety gear. If you go to my site and you want something that isn't on there, you know, whether it's Oliver rods, Penske shocks, let me know. So, you know, we can do a lot of things. So. All right, thank you very much. Thanks, Mark.
Everyone's good. Okay. I will post the dates. Try to stagger them in between, have a rain date. And we already have our Saturday, which is the 11th, is our first race to establish it. We have the 16th, which is up in the air. Anyone interested? Obviously, Jace will be a big part. Anyone else has any input on what you want to try to set up?
Who says?
You get nominated. Anything after that, our final one would be on the 24th of October. If we, you know, get something through the season and come up with a final hurrah, we'll come up from there. That's about it. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Hopefully everyone is ready to go, and it's right around the corner. So thank you. Thank you.
Another hour and a half yet.
Driver for the faster. Oh my God!
Yeah. So I'll be racing you.
And you can call anybody out. I call the king.
Rupert?
Oh, where is he?
I think somebody had a call out on you first, Randy.
For him to call him out.
I'm just wondering, though, but driver substitutions are legal?
Yes, it's the car.
There is certainly.
Yeah, if something happens to you or whatever, to keep the car on the list, yes, you can substitute a driver. It's the car.
I don't know it's unavailable.
I don't think anyone's going to
I'll renew my license.
His wife comes and
tell you,
can't
I'm
come out.
going to learn to drive a Chevy.
I have a license. So you're racing, you're gonna be in Serrano's Pro Mod?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Sure. Okay, it's on that way.
Well, Randy, I think you already
But
have.
only to call out. Oh, you only want to race hard. That's all. I was ready.
No, you know what?
He has a call out on him already. Okay, I'm ready. So we'll do that. We'll get this car. We'll do the call out.
There he is. There he is.
What are you calling me out with?
Serrano's Pro Mod.
Yeah. We didn't call out anybody in the conversation.
Hey,
I'm
Mark.
calling you out.
Mark, call him out right now then.
Right.
Right now.
Okay?
What are we racing?
All right.
Hey,
Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
In the parking lot, golf carts. Right now, the
Yeah,
parking
golf
lot.
carts are a good idea.
Calling out for 3 parking spots out here.
Right.
And I do have a solution to the Ocean City, Maryland thing.
New sweatshirt.
We can move the list to Ocean City.
Right, we'll race right on one.
The testing tunes at Maple Grove that morning. The race is after midnight on the 17th early in the morning on Route 1.
Come on, baby. Woo, there ain't nobody out there. Yeah, that's where we race.
Ocean City drag strip.
That's a bad day for that car.
And you'll probably take pictures afterwards, just with the car and you.
That's a bad day for that.
Well, Randy, you already have a call out on you too.
By who?
Sitting at the end table over there.
Right.
Yes.
You remember that? You remember that day, don't you? Rick, he remembers that day at North End Shopping Center. Like he remembers that.
I told Randy he already has a call out
He
on
holds me
him.
accountable for that. You know?
He has an all motor car too for you that you can bring the Nova up. It'll be a fair battle.
Motor on motor.
Motor on motor. Roll on, buddy.
Bring it.
I don't think we need Maple Grove.
As soon as I'm done with him, I know nobody in this room would ever say this, but unfortunately, you're number 2. First on my list.
Yeah, nice. That's lovely.
I got it. Only because he gets under my skin.
He asked for you, so don't even talk.
Got
him. He said, "Oh, I'll run him. Go get that Pro Mod at the end of the parking lot down there with the straight oil pan."
Look, pal. You said about what if he runs 1040? You haven't run 1040 since you got your driver's license. Priceless. 1040.
Hey, I love you.
Listen, I'm in the hospital having open heart surgery. He's in there arguing with me on who's the king and who ran and who didn't.
Randy's the king, you're the queen.
He's dying and he's still modest. He's like, no, you're the king.
He's like, nah,
I
you're
can't compete with you.
I remember when you first came out there, I'm like, Randy, they're going to saw me in here. Can we talk about the nitrous rides after I'm done and I can have recovery?
I remember back when you said today the same words that you told me back in the day. You're like, look, enter the fastest street car shootout at Maple Grove because they all break. So you'll get in through process of elimination. Right. So as they announced it, I was in. And I was like, okay, well, as long as I don't race killer first round, Randy, you're like last qualifiers. You got Corey. Where's Corey? I go back, there's this Pro Mod, jacked up on all 4 corners, and his wife's like fucking tightening the oil pan while he's pouring oil on everything. Oh yeah, we broke the oil pump on the qualifying pass. I'm like, what do you run? There's this, like, the hood's here, the blower's here. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a street car. Yeah, I'm a fast street car.
No. To race that Mustang was only frost. No, it was snowing. I was pouring the water down for you, ding dong. It was snowing.
That was
Snow's on my
VHT.
hair, my head's all snow.
That was
You're street racing in the
VHT.
snow, so. L-Town racing.
That's actually the first time I used VHT. He says, here, you're going to need this.
Snow.
Like, what's this?
Fucking snow. We're in the snow. I'm like, it's Christmas and it's snowing. We're gonna race this guy. He did. He really did. Listen, he beat all of them. He beat both of them. And then he went through a big pile of cinders at the end, and you couldn't see nobody.
Looked like it blew up at the finish line. He was like, he won.
They went through the end.
Or he lost.
Poof!
One or
Hit
the
the
other.
cinders. You couldn't see no tail lights, no more, no cars. We're like, oh my god.
Some guy asked me, they said, you want to see? There's cinders at the end.
Him
You want to
racing-
see this?
him
I'm like,
racing him.
was it high
That
or
was
long?
the
No,
best.
that's kind of low.
Rick. He raced Rick. We were at Norco car show, and I walked there. That's how I met him. And I said, "Then Randy, you want to run somebody?" Randy's like, "Yeah, go find somebody." I walk down, I see his comments down at the end of the parking lot. Looking at it, I'm like, "Hey, you want to run that Nova at the end of the parking lot?" Sure. I said, "Randy down there. Hey, that guy in the note, the comment down there wants to run you." They go down, and he runs.
I'm like, Comet? What the hell? I get out and look at this Comet, and it's got this fucking exhaust pipe. And then I've unclogged sewer lines, smaller.
Now we know why you and Mark are such good friends.
Hey, Rick and I are the only race that was actually set up on 422 that I know of at over 50 miles an hour. We set up the race. We never slowed down. We stopped.
You were a roll racer.
No. We were on our way back from Sinking Springs. And Casey was driving back and forth between the two of us. Yo, Rick's back there. You want to run him? Yeah, I'll run him. He drifts back. Yeah, Randy wants to run you. We were at 70 mile an hour.
He was the test car. He was the test car. Anybody come into town? Soon they come into town. I'm like, "Yeah, you want to run?" "Yep." "Randy." I go, "You get Randy." Randy come in. He raced everybody. It didn't matter if it was raining, snowing. It did not matter. He was going out and run. It just.
I'll race. Mike left the building for some reason. Where is he?
He was scared of
But I'll race Mark. Wow. I'll race you.
I'll race you.
I don't care.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of call outs from you already.
Just don't.
I'll race you too.
Oh!
I know you are like. You're my idol. I have your autograph.
Set your standards a little higher.
Just don't go out.
Your ego is like.
Afterwards. That's all I can tell you.
After?
Don't go out to eat with him afterwards. That's all I can tell you.
We'll eat you at a house at home.
Listen, he'll sit and eat and gorge himself for 3 fucking hours. It'll make you sick. You're gonna throw up. You go to Phillips with him, you're there for like 7 hours. He knows. Look, you gotta leave, right? After like an hour, you're sweating because you're watching him eat so much. That was Randy. He's up there eating shrimp.
Wait a minute.
That
That was actually a call out for me. You know what? Since Ty walked back in the room, I'll race you too.
Last time I saw you on
I didn't
422
drive.
you were back.
Hey, some old lady buying a walker. You want to call her out right now?
Yeah, where's she at? As long as you ain't
I'm always ready.
Yeah.
with cutout wheel wells with spraggers, he's got you. Because that was the worst race in his life.
Yeah.
He called that old guy up at the airport out. And
No! He asked me, he said,
What?
you want to run me?
And I was racing, and I come back, I'm like, "Where's Randy?" He's going to run that blue Nova with the cutout
Wait
wheel
for
wells.
it.
I'm like,
Wait for it.
"Did anybody tell him how fast that car is?" And they're like, "No." And he's up there showing off the chicken car. So Trent's right in here, this guy, watch this shit. He's like, and his nose is like, gone. He's like, "Son of a bitch." Guy beats him, comes back, I don't want to race you no more. He called it a Cracker infested Nova. And all winter.
I had to go all winter.
Cracker infested. You don't want to kick that guy's ass. And then that long-haired guy with the Mustang that spilt the motor in the mud and all that, he raced him. That was wonderful. He raced this long-haired dude in a Mustang with a motor that got spilt in the mud.
No, the Craigler Infested Nova. This kid had that first race. I gave him the jump because I was relaxed again. And he beat me. And he said, second race, he come back and says, you know, my dad told me that you're racing him against Midtown Tire is right after 9. I hear this thing coming up my street, like, what the fuck? I mean, buildings are going like crazy. And he pulled right in front of Midtown Tire, he ripped the front wheels off the ground. He just went burp. He ripped the front wheels off the ground this far. I grabbed him, like clinched him. Like, did you see that? Pretty fucking neat, huh? I was like, yeah, that was fucking neat, all right. Are you videotaping me?
Everything.
Stop.
Everything.